For the sake of saving time for you, I'm just going to go ahead and list the reasons right in the beginning of the video. So the first and foremost is the lack of extension support, and the number one being Adblock. The second one is that you have no choice but to use Safari if you want to get the full desktop version of a website. The third small reason is the finicky gestures, and the fourth is the lack of support for the keyboard and sometimes the mouse for some of the applications, including Microsoft Word. If you want to see me get into detail about these reasons, stick around. Let's talk. So guys, before you go ahead and call me an unappreciative person for hating on a device that's, over $1,000, I wanted to make a video and list some of the reasons that I don't like about the iPad Pro, so that if these reasons are a deal breaker to you, you can save yourself thousands of dollars and, avoid buying an iPad Pro and maybe go with a traditional laptop. If you like these videos that are kind of straight to the point, be sure to give me a like, it really helps out, and subscribe if you want to see more iPad Pro videos. The number one reason I don't like the iPad Pro is the lack of extension support. So my preferred browser is Google Chrome, and Google Chrome offers a wide variety of extensions such as Adblock. Most importantly, I use Honey because it automatically applies any coupons that are available on when you make purchases. I use a extension for my ultra wide monitor that automatically stretches the videos out to hide the black bars. So all of these extensions that I use in my daily life that I'm not able to use on the iPad Pro. The number one extension I miss the most is Adblock, obviously. So now whenever I visit a website, I see banner ads. Any kind of YouTube video that I watch, I see advertisements throughout the video. And I've been using Adblock for about 5-6 years now, and I'm so used to not seeing any advertisements when I'm surfing the web, that it's kind of a pain now. So I avoid, if I'm going on websites reading articles, I kind of avoid using my iPad for that, and I just use my desktop. But it's in no way a deal breaker. If I lost my desktop today, I wouldn't, I would continue to use my iPad Pro as my main computer. Another thing that Adblock does is that it blocks pop-ups. And if you're surfing the web and you go on a website where there's 5 different pop-ups as soon as you enter the website, then it's going to be a pain to continue surfing the website. Other than that, the other extensions that I use, I can get by without them, but Adblock is definitely one of the extensions that I miss the most. Continuing with the browser, actually, if you want a full desktop version of a website, then you have no options but to use Safari. So as I said, my preferred browser is Google Chrome. So I can't use Google Chrome if I want to see the full desktop variant of a website. If I go on, facebook.com, for example, on Safari, I'm going to see what you would see on a MacBook, for example, or a desktop PC. But if I go on Facebook on Google Chrome on the iPad, then you're going to see the mobile version, which is the same as what you would see on your phone. Same with YouTube, same with any website that offers a mobile variant. If you go on the website from Google Chrome on your iPad, you're going to get the mobile variant. If you go on the website from Safari on your iPad Pro, then you're going to get the desktop variant, which is much better. But the fact that it's only offered in Safari is kind of a pain, because I want to use Google Chrome, but I don't have that option. I do have the option, but like I said, I would rather see the desktop variant and not the mobile variant. So if I continue surfing the web with Google Chrome, I kind of feel like my iPad becomes a phone instead of a laptop, if that makes any sense. Some of the gestures are kind of finicky. There's a very specific time that you can hold an app to bring it to the multitask view. I don't know what can be done about this, but I think it needs some work, because if you hold too long on the application, then you get an option to search the app, or you get more options on what you can do with the app, and I don't want to see those. I want to move the app to the multitask view. Something needs to be done about this, but I don't really know what, but I'm sure Apple can figure something out, but it needs work. The final reason why I don't like the iPad Pro is the lack of keyboard and trackpad or /mouse support on some of the applications. Mainly the one that's causing me most pain is Microsoft Word. So if you're using a trackpad or a mouse and you hover over something on the iPad Pro, the icon for the pointer changes and it becomes like a square or it becomes, you know, a straight line when you're hovering over text. And this type of stuff is not supported in every application, including Microsoft Word. So if I hover over text on, you know, a text on an article on Safari, it's going to turn into a line. But if I hover over a text in Microsoft Word, it doesn't do that. And I'm sure this can be fixed with an update on, you know, the app developer side. So if Microsoft were to release a patch today, then I wouldn't have this complaint. I'm not trying to, you know, like be a complainer. I'm not trying to hate on the iPad Pro. I still love this thing. I still love using it every single day. I'm in love with the design. I'm in love with the screen. I'm in love with the battery life, which is awesome. This lasts a lot longer than my MacBook Pro. I don't know what that's about because they're both rated for 10 hours approximately, but this definitely lasts longer. Maybe it's because it's new. I'm not sure. Or maybe that the chipset in here is less thirsty than an Intel chipset in the MacBook Pro. But I still love using this device every single day. If I lost my desktop today, I would still be totally fine with using this daily. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for the support. If you want to see more iPad Pro videos, you know, straight to the point videos, then definitely click subscribe and give me a like. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to be one of the few people that get to say, hey, I subscribed to this guy when he only had 13 subscribers, then it's time to do it right now. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.